Hello friends and welcome to my home. It is good that you have come. Today I am making slow cooker barbacoa, and this is how this dish came around to me. I was ordering food at a Mexican chain, Cantina, that will remain nameless, and I ordered barbacoa. And they gave me this little tiny scoop and sent me on my way. And when I paid, I just thought, I'm paying all of this good money for this little scoop. I said, I can make this myself. Hopefully it'll taste better too. Well, so I did some research and I blended these different recipes together for a traditional barbacoa dish. Now, this is where the word barbecue comes from, barbacoa. And it has Caribbean roots, and it's seasoning meat and then digging a pit, putting hot rocks in the pit, and then putting the seasoned meat in it, covering it with banana leaves, and then covering it with dirt, the earth, and then the meat is cooked to perfection for low and slow for a long period of time, almost 12, 14, 15 hours. And then the big reveal of digging the pit out, taking the meat out, and shredding the meat, and then serving it. So this is where this dish originated. But we're using Mexican spices of cumin, oregano, chipotle chili, and adobo sauce, vinegar, cilantro, cloves, and star of the dish really juniper berries. Now I've attempted this dish several times. The first time I used 4 chipotle chili in adobo sauce, and it was way too spicy. The next time I used 3. It still had a little kick. This time I used 2, and I think I got the right amount of heat without overpowering the meat with the chipotle. So please enjoy. The recipe is below, and please subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoy this slow cook barbacoa, and enjoy. Now I start my barbacoa by browning and charring some of the edges of a 3 to 4 pound chuck roast, and I'm using this portable butane canister stove that my Japanese family used when I was an international exchange student hosted by families over in Japan. And we've used these stoves in the wintertime to cook hot pots with broth and meat and vegetables. And in the side right here is a little butane canister that locks in. It's all safe. And I use it here to brown outside because it produces a lot of smoke, a lot of oil splatter, and this way the cleanup is left and my smoke detectors are not going off. Now my cast iron, all of my cast iron is from the Passamaquoddy Native American tribe in northern Maine. As they say in Maine, you can't get that from here. But that's where all of my cast iron comes from. I'm going to turn these over after about 4 minutes, and I'm going to really brown all sides of my chuck. Doesn't matter that I'm piercing the meat because this is going into the crock pot anyway. I'm using avocado oil because it has a high smoke point and can handle the high heat. And now I've turned them over, and again, 4 minutes to get a good sear on the outside of the chuck. All right, now I'm going to make the paste that goes over my brown beef roast here. And it starts off by putting all of these ingredients into a blender, a food processor if you have one. So I start with about a half cup of beef stock. Could use water, that's fine. I also am going to add about 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, like 2 or 3. Just subscribe to the channel, or the portions and everything is in the is below. The recipe is below, so please feel free to do so. And I am going to also add my spice blend. My spice blend consists of a tablespoon of ground cumin, a tablespoon of dried oregano, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and that goes in, and salt and pepper. That goes in the blender. And then I have a 4-ounce can of green chilies. 4-ounce can of green chilies goes in, juice and all. And then comes the really kind of one of the stars of this. These are chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. And chipotle peppers and adobo peppers are really smoked jalapeno peppers with the sauce in it. They're very, very, very strong. So you get 2 of these in there. And then I go in with a half bunch of cilantro. Gonna squeeze half the lime juice in here as well. And a cup of onions. And 4 cloves of garlic. And this is going to make a paste, a very, very strong paste. So this is going to take a few seconds. See, my paste is going. It's going to get very, very, very liquefied. And also can go down and scrape down the sides as well. Okay, it's nicely blended, and what we do is just pour this over the beef. Make sure it's well coated and covered. Ooh, that's spicy. All the meat is covered down in there. Then comes really a couple of stars of this dish. Add your 3 bay leaves. Make sure they're tucked in there. 3 bay leaves. And then 5 juniper berries, just a 1/4 teaspoon juniper berries. This is going to give that earthy, piney aroma, little taste. We take these out before eating. Some people, like me, can handle a whole mouthful of juniper berries, but for some, it's just way too powerful. And it's not going to be like turpentine, but the bell has gone off. I guess that means it's time to cook. 6 to 8 hours on low, and let it go. It's been 6 hours, and the barbacoa is fork tender. I've removed the barbacoa from the slow cooker and left the reserve juices in there. And now I can just go through with 2 forks. You can see how tender that is, and just pull it apart into little shreds. Then after it's been shredded, the barbacoa has been shredded, then I add it back to the crock pot, the slow cooker, in those reserved juices, the sauce that it cooked in. Give it a good stir. Cover and let it heat through for another hour. Okay, the barbacoa has been heating through for about 40 minutes. And for the last 20 minutes of it, I'm going to just squeeze in just a little splash of lime. And 20 more minutes. And here we have the slow cooker barbacoa, and it's beefy. It has the smoked chipotle chili, the bright cilantro, and then that little hint of pine afternote. I'm serving mine over tostada with salsa, guacamole, Oaxaca cheese, cilantro, and a wedge of lime. This is a very versatile dish. You can put the barbacoa on tacos, nachos, over eggs for breakfast in the morning, or you can just dip them tortillas, flour tortillas, warm flour tortillas in the barbacoa, some cheese, and you got yourself a great meal. So, thanks for watching. The recipe is below, so please feel free to subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.